Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to my Q&A channel, TMossBoss Q&A, and in today's video, I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of questions because I realized I've been slacking on this channel. Forgive me, but I got a lot on my plate. I got 49 different YouTube channels outside of this one. I stream on Twitch. I got a podcast. I write stories. I'm working on music. I post on Instagram and TikTok. I'm telling you, I got a lot. I got a lot going on, people. All right, I need me a nap. But anyways, no, man, I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of questions, and the first question that I seen that caught my eye, and I'm like, fam, I just dealt with a situation like this, so I will talk on that, and then I will kind of, give out an answer. But here's the thing, though. So the question is, why do people ghost others? There could be a million different reasons on why a person ghosts you. I feel like in order to get the answer that you're looking for, you gotta ask the person that ghosted you. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna, unless you can clearly see it for yourself on why that person ghosted you, and that's the situation I'm gonna be talking on for myself, where, yeah, I seen on why I got ghosted, and I'm thinking to myself, if I'm in the, former friend's shoes, just because if I'm friends with somebody of the opposite sex and my significant other doesn't want me being cool with them, I'm like, if there's something, if it's like somebody that I hadn't talked to in years, I'm like, okay, go ahead. I'm like, I'll give you my phone to unfriend them. But if it's somebody that's been there for me, because I didn't have me a lot of dark days. So I'm like, that's just something that I can't do to that individual. Like, there's friends where I'm all like, fam, I would fight like wars for. So I'm like, I can't just abandon the friendship because of whatever like trust or jealousy issues you have. We can work that out, but I'm like, I can't abandon that friend, because I'm like, I look at it like this: there might be a day where they might need me for something, they might not need me for anything, but I don't know that. There might be a day where they're going through it, and so just like how they were there for me, I gotta be there for them. I just can't be all like, oh, sorry, I'm in a relationship, I can't talk with you because my significant other got trust issues. You hear how silly that sounds? So it's just, and it's one of those things where it's like, let's just say that there's somebody in your life where they were there for you, because I done heard stuff like that too, where it be some old silly stuff. Like, I remember the one girl that went viral where she didn't want her boyfriend to have like no female family members, so he couldn't talk to his cousins, he couldn't talk to his sisters, his aunts, his own mom, he couldn't talk to anybody that was a woman in his family. He could not talk to them, or she was like, it's a red flag. You hear how silly that sounds? So that's why I'm like, fam, now I'm like, if anything, you gonna be the one getting ghosted. Talking to the significant other, I'm like, you carrying on like that, I'm like, fam, that's not how a relationship works. I'm not saying that I'm gonna put them over you, but at the same time, I'm not gonna put them under so you could get up higher, so, but anyways, yeah, but there could be a million different reasons on why a person ghosts you. You just have to ask them. But to overall talk on my experience of being ghosted, and I guess, like, to just mention it real quick, because I know people probably ask me, have I ever ghosted somebody? If I feel like if I did ever ghost somebody, and I'm trying to think, like, I feel like for the most part, I try not to ghost people, but like I said, I got a lot on my plate. I'm focused on my career, I'm not trying to really have a whole lot of distractions and stuff. But at this, it's like, but there are friends where I'm like, if I'm close with them, I got a bond, like I've known them for years. Yeah, it's friends like those where I'm answering their messages, like if they want to hang out, I'm like, I'll make some time aside to hang out with them and things. But yeah, a lot of people, they know me and they know that I'm a busy person and stuff. But anyways, no, but to talk on my own situation of being ghosted, and this was like maybe, I had to say, probably in the beginning of this month. I don't know, I can't really remember. I'm like, my mind's really all over the place. Like, hey, this could have happened okay, it ain't happened years ago, but it was recent, okay? But anyways, but no, so there was a friend of mine, and I've known them for some time too. Like, I've known them since I was maybe 4, I believe. And so, the thing is this, I ain't trying to like give out no sad sob story, but they were like one of the first friends that I made. I remember when I had went to this school, and it was like my first time going there, and I didn't know anybody. I was scared, it's like how most kids are and stuff. And yeah, they were like one of the first friends that I had made and stuff. And so there's somebody that I'm not even going to forget, even after the fact. I'm like, I guess, as the time goes on, and then we just ain't really like talking or all that. Well, it's like, yeah, we, pretty much to just cut to the end of the story. I'm like, we ain't even following or friends with each other on social media and stuff. But anyways, now going back, but yeah, it's they were just somebody that I've known, and so I was never gonna forget them. And then it's like years later, because I had to say, like, we did disconnect for a little bit and stuff, and I had to say I hadn't talked with them again until maybe, I think it was like after I had graduated high school. I think it was around that time. I can't really remember, but it was some time later. Like last time I seen them, yeah, I was in elementary, and I think the next time it was like where I hadn't really seen them. It's just always been kind of like a talking thing on social media and stuff. But yeah, if there was any time, if they ever wanted to hang out, I'm like, I see, that's the thing where I'm like, I'm never really that person to make plans. But if somebody makes plans and they want me to be involved, I'm like, yeah, if I'm not doing any things already, I'm like, yeah, sure, I got you. I'm like, let's hang out, let's do something. I don't care, because I'm like, I'll be in the house the majority of the time anyways, to get outside, get some, like, some fresh air and things. I'm like, yeah, bro, let's hang out and things. But anyways, no, so just recently they had got into a relationship. So I was like, all right, cool, congratulations for them. Can't be more than like, or anything less than happy for them. Okay, there we go. That's proper English and stuff. But anyways, no, yeah, I was happy for them and stuff. And so anyways, I remember I had asked them, like, it might have been either prior before the relationship, or I think it was prior before they got into the relationship and stuff. But anyways, so I asked them, because I do a little bit of writing and stuff, so I wanted them to be involved in the story that I was writing. It was a fictional story and things, but I wanted them to be involved. And I was like, yeah, I'll write your character in there. And matter of fact, and that's what I actually had planned, was I was all like, yeah, I'll include you in the story that's like based on my character, but I want you to have your own story and stuff. So I hadn't got a chance to tell them that, but I was like, yeah, I want you to be involved in the story. So they agreed. And so I had wrote them into a chapter, but then I had to delete that chapter because the like website that I post on, they had some like glitch where it deleted some old chapters. So I was like, I gotta start this stuff all over again. So I'm like, all right, I guess. But anyway, so I was like, I'll just like rewrite her part in there somehow, some way and things, but it's still gonna be the same stuff. She's written in my story, and then she's gonna have her own story and stuff. So I think then it was sometime after that, then that's when she got into a relationship. So I was like, all right, it's cool, whatever. And so anyways, I think I was getting ready to message her, or no, so I think I did message her the chapter, but it was like no response and stuff. So I was like, all right, it's whatever. And then that's another thing that I'll do with friends, where it's like I'll send them like these posts to just like just to reassure the friendship and things, let them know like, hey, I still care about you, you still a close friend of mine and stuff. So, but yes, I think I sent some posts like that. And then there was just still, no response and stuff. So I had, something told me like, look and see if they're still following you. And yeah, I checked, and they wasn't following me. And I was like, huh, that's a little weird, And maybe it was a situation where her significant other said like, I don't want you being cool with him no more. And if that's the case, then I'm like, hey, if she, seen highly of him, then I'm like, yeah, it's, well, not so much as seen highly of him, but I guess if, she's seen a future with him, then like me and stuff, and I ain't even trying to be on no relationship stuff, but yeah, it's just like, if she's seen more of a future with him than me, then, yeah, I can't argue with that, that's her, choice in life. I'm like, I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it and stuff, but it's still something that, confuses me. But yeah, she unfollowed me on Instagram. Then I checked TikTok, unfollowed me on there too. And probably done unsubscribed for me on YouTube. I don't know. But anyways. But no, I don't know about the YouTube stuff. But I did check Facebook. And then she was still like friends with me on there. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if she's active on here or not. But I'm like, since she did Instagram and TikTok, I guess I'll do Facebook. Because my thing is this, all right? I understand you in a relationship. There's numerous friends that I have that are in a relationship, whether it's a man or a woman. I'm trying to think. I can't think of a time where I had to like, or I guess like I got ghosted by somebody because they got into like there's like friends I've known longer and shorter than them where it's like they done got into a relationship, but they still like they on some stuff where it's all like, oh, I can't talk with you now because and that's something I know people will probably ask me, well, what would I do in a situation like that? My thing is this: if this is a friend that I care about, they've been there for me, they done helped me out on some stuff. I'm not going, whoever my significant other is, I'm like, you're going to have to understand that this is a friend. All right, I'm not doing no, yeah, if it's on some old weird stuff where I'm all like, oh, I'm leaving the house 2, 3 in the morning and stuff, and yeah, and they like, and there ain't no emergency or anything going on, and I'm like, nah, I'm like, then if my thing is this, if there is a reason on why I'm leaving the house at that time, you can come with me, all right, but my thing is this: I'm not gonna cheat on you, I ain't gonna do no silly stuff, I ain't gonna do no things behind your back because I also value our relationship. So I just think that's one of those things where it's like, communication really needs to happen in relationships. But I'm like, if you out here ghosting people or just, I guess like just just ghosting people, not being cool with people on some old like weird stuff with the relationship, I'm like, then yeah, it's one of those things where I'm all like, I guess like, yeah, if there wasn't much of a friendship there, then it's whatever. You have a good life. I wish you nothing but the best. But yeah, I mean, but if you doing this to people where it's like if you close with them, I'm like, nah, bro. Then it's like you didn't value the friendship at all. But I ain't gonna say that with her. It's like at the end of the day, if she did, she did. She didn't, she didn't. It's like I'm not gonna lose. I'm pretty much in a mindset where I'm all like, hey, your choice. You do what you want to do. I'm gonna be over here in the cut focused on me. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's unfortunate. I do feel a certain way about it and stuff, but it's just one of those things where I'm all like, I done lost stuff in a much more worse way. So it's one of those things where I'm all like, yeah, I can't like shed any tears. I can't feel a certain way. I can't feel sad, whatever it is, I'm not going to lose no sleep over it and things like I'm still going to, just continue on with my life. I guess if we ever do reconnect, then yeah, we reconnect. I mean, if we never do, then yeah, like I said, I wish you the best in life. I hope everything that you got going on, it goes good for you. But I gotta focus on myself. I gotta be on my empire stuff. I gotta put me first, Lucius. So, anyways, but yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, it's like there could be a million different reasons on why a person ghosts you, and at the end of the day, it might not even be the relationship stuff. Like talking on this friend, it might be something else. And I mean, if it is, then it is. If it isn't, then I'm like, hey, it's like whatever it is, it's just one of those things where it's like you have to ask that friend on why they ghosted you and stuff. But yeah, it's just something where I'm all like, only they're gonna know on why they ghosted you, or they have like a legitimate reason. But and I mean, at the end of the day, whatever that reason is, I mean, talking to the person that got ghosted, if you can accept that reason, then yeah, accept it. If not, then yeah, it's like then yeah, the friendship must have not been there in the first place, and yeah, just move on with your life. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. To anybody that's been ghosted, comment down below. Make a friend. I don't know. Like, you see somebody, yeah, just be all like, oh, I got ghosted. And then, somebody just start a friendship. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned for some more videos. I apologize for the lack of content on this channel. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.